It seems that we can always count on Kanye to flip-flop back and forth, changing his mind about 600 times in a row before finally settling on something, which is now happening with the previously announced, then canceled, then revived Yeezy adult content sector development.
I love leaky!
Starting off, we of course have to address the big news that I was able to break yesterday, that Kanye has indeed changed his mind for like the 10th fucking time by deciding to revive the Yeezy porn concept after scrapping it completely only a few weeks ago. If you have been living under a rock and are surprised by this news, then let me recap very quickly the brief but tumultuous Yeezy porn timeline. We initially got word about it back on April 23rd with a TMZ article and trademarks filed, with it only taking one day for Kanye to officially announce this new venture by posting a teaser video to his Twitter and YouTube pages. This announcement sent the fanbase into a frenzy, with lots of longtime Kanye fan pages choosing to officially drop covering him if he continued to pursue the Yeezy porn idea. Only a few days after it was announced, on April 26th, we found out from Kanye's posts that it was in fact real porn with real porn stars and not some elaborate joke, with the teaser video lasting until May 3rd, when it was subsequently removed from all of Kanye's socials. This coincided with the news that Kanye was choosing to vastly improve his lifestyle, which may have been a motivating factor for him to initially cancel the Yeezy porn initiative at the start of May. Following the teaser video getting taken down, we didn't hear anything else about Yeezy adult film content for nearly 2 weeks until yesterday, when I was able to break the news that Kanye had once again changed his mind. I was able to acquire this information regarding Kanye's recent change of heart from an insider who works very close with Ye on a daily basis, so this is not at all old information. As of probably today, Kanye had actively done a complete 180 mentally on the Yeezy porn concept, choosing to salvage what little work had already been done in order to move forward with more intense adult content development. As far as I know, work on Yeezy porn prior to May 3rd did not get very far, so it's still in the very early planning stages. But with Kanye, it's kind of an all or nothing mental effort towards creative visions. At the start of May, he felt very strongly about cutting ties with everything he was doing at the time and completely overhauling the sound of Vultures 2, and now just 15 days later, he's already snapped out of that phase and is turning back to the Yeezy porn that he initially abandoned. At this rate, I would not be surprised to see him scrap it and revive it like 2 or 3 more times before finally deciding on if he wants to actually do the porn or just leave it alone. Of course, the introduction of the porn concept was incredibly divisive at Yeezy, with people like Milo publicly stating that they would be resigning from the company if Kanye followed through with his plans. But as of right now, basically everyone previously at the company got fired anyway, including Milo. So perhaps Kanye changing his mind on Yeezy porn might make it increasingly difficult for him to restaff the company. In terms of actual music news, I've got some good and some bad. After speaking with sources very close to Kanye over the past few days, the general consensus seems to be that he is not doing anything music related at the moment. He's simply got too many other things to focus on, including rebuilding Yeezy as a company, so I'd imagine that developing music kind of just fell by the wayside for the time being until Yeezy gets some more stability and increased staff numbers. However, just because Kanye specifically isn't working on music doesn't mean the people that also work with him aren't working on music, and we did fortunately get some updates on specific Vultures 2 songs yesterday that bide pretty well for the album's release. We first heard from Rodri that Drunk featuring Kodak Black and Bad Bunny is confirmed still on the album, which should be a relief to all you drunk lovers out there. We also got a little update on the song Gun to My Head, although it's not exactly a good update. A few weeks ago, we saw the sample artist Alice Merton very sternly asserting on Instagram that there was absolutely no way she would be clearing the use of her song Blindside for Gun to My Head, regardless of how much money Kanye offered her.
I sat down with a gun to my head.
We can go there, just point it out. Girl, I know you love it. We could never go over budget. I could take you where homie doesn't. Tell by your purse he don't really love you. Bringing me back on the subject. We could never go over budget.
Now, just yesterday, we saw Gun to My Head producer Lester Nowhere reply to a fan DM asking where the song was, saying only Ye knows. Now, of course, if Kanye chooses to release the song on streaming platforms, he will 100% get cooked by Alice Merton, which is why I thought he was going the route of releasing on the Yeezy app. But now that the app is cooked and his only option is streaming once again, it's not looking too good for Gun to My Head. And finally, it seems like an old Donda 2 favorite might be making a return for Vultures 2. I'm of course talking about Mr. Miyagi with Kanye, Future, and Playboi Carti that was heavily developed in early 2022 before being left on the chopping block with mostly finished Kanye vocals.
I'm your Mr. Miyagi. I'm a king of chicken in the Balenciaga. Don't test me in the morning, babe, I'm groggy.
One of Mr. Miyagi's key producers, AOAA, replied to a fan comment on Instagram asking about the song, basically implying that he would be making efforts towards bringing the track back into consideration for release. Now, I wouldn't say this guarantees Mr. Miyagi will drop, but it's definitely better than it just sitting in the vault collecting dust. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments if you think Kanye will actually stick to his guns and do the Yeezy porn, or if it's getting cancelled once again in the coming days.